Good afternoon. Washington High School class of 2019, please be seated. Good afternoon and welcome to the 137th graduation ceremony of the Sioux Falls Schools. Today we gather to honor Washington High School's graduating class of 2019. My name is Dan Conrad and it is my honor to be the principal of Washington High School. As we begin our ceremony, I would like to take a moment to recognize and thank Washington High School Band and Orchestra members under the direction of Mrs. Kylie Coyne and Mrs. Carla Chiarello for the music they have provided. Thank you. At this time, I invite the senior chorus members to come forward and join the choir on the stage. As we respect the acknowledgement of each student and their hard work, I would like to provide a brief reminder regarding the appropriate protocol for a formal program such as graduation. We ask that you refrain from using noise-making devices as we introduce the graduates so that each student can hear their name. If you are coming forward for photos, please use the designated areas on the sides and remain in the area only during your graduate's turn. These actions will assist us in ensuring a graduation ceremony that will be remembered by all. Thank you for your cooperation. I would now like to recognize our distinguished guests that are here with us today. In one of his final acts as board president, culminating 12 years of service to the Sioux Falls Public Schools, board president and Warrior alum, Mr. Kent Alberty, School Board Member Todd Tolke, and Superintendent of the Sioux Falls Public Schools, Dr. Brian Maher. Now we would like to take a moment to recognize the first chair in our graduating class that has been left vacant in recognition of any and all students have been a part of the class of 2019 for the past 13 years, but are no longer with us due to a loss of life. This includes the loss of Kareem Cece and Riley Stonehouse. Thank you. Now it is my pleasure to introduce to you Washington High School's Student Council President, Ashley Moen, and Student Council Vice President, Madeline Reish, who will be the masters of today's commencement ceremony.
Thank you, Mr. Conrad. Good afternoon. My name is Ashley Moen, and it is my distinct pleasure to welcome to the stage the Sioux Falls School Board President, Mr. Kent Alberty, who will deliver the graduation message.
Thank you. Congratulations, Washington High School class of 2019. Your graduation is a big deal, and you have every right to be proud of your accomplishment. Please remember to thank the people in your life who have helped you get to this point. I'm here today to welcome you and all of those celebrating with you. On behalf of the Sioux Falls School Board and the administration, thank you for choosing the Sioux Falls Public Schools. I found a quote by Rahm Emanuel that I think is fitting for today. You will have failures in your life, but it is what you do during those valleys that will determine the heights of your peaks. Well, you might be asking yourselves, why would he be using this quote on a day that should be all about the great things that our class has accomplished? And that's a fair question, because your class has had many great and noteworthy accomplishments. However, your class is made up of individuals who have had some valleys. You have classmates who have had losses of family members. You have classmates who have had personal health issues. You have classmates who have survived crises that no one knows about. But when you look around the room at your fellow class members, you can also see what the height of the peaks look like. By working together, you have been able to lift each other up to accomplish so many great things. No matter whether the path you choose is joining the military, entering the job market, or continuing your formal education, your high school education is a cornerstone to build upon. Again, congratulations, Washington High School class of 2019. Please remember to have some fun on your life's journey. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Alberty. We are now pleased to feature the Washington High Concert Choir under the direction of Mr. Jeffrey Spencer, who will be performing Flight Song by Kim Andre Arneson.
Thank you, Mr. Spencer and concert choir members. Our commencement speakers for today were selected through an audition process from other excellent addresses written by members of the senior class. I am pleased to introduce our first commencement address entitled Mission completed, given today by Saron Ayalu.
I think we can all agree that high school, in reality, was entirely different than on TV. From randomly bursting out into songs and dances to setting up unrealistic ideas about relationships, we all came into high school with high hopes and dreams. When I think about our actual high school experience, I think about the all-nighters, all of the study dates that turned into hangout sessions, and the endless piles of homework that sometimes seemed overwhelming. And yet, here we are today, filled with excitement and with a hint of nervousness, wearing our caps and gowns with our tassels swinging back and forth. What got us here? Perseverance. This long journey we all passed through took perseverance. Before we move on, I want to say how honored I am to have been given this opportunity to speak in front of you all. Congratulations, class of 2019. We can finally say we made it. All it took was perseverance. We can all agree that high school was fun, but let's be real. At times, it was tough, especially as a senior. We pushed through the last few assignments, and senioritis was our illness. We just wanted to be done. And now, here we are, done. The mission is complete. But maybe the mission was not just about reaching graduation. Maybe the mission was actually about how we grew along the way and the skills we gained in doing so. These years consisted of both joy and frustration, but also consisted of growth of knowledge and growth as a people. We can definitely say we are not the same people we were when we entered Washington High for the first time. You see, perseverance is really the key to us being here today. With that, everything else falls into place. We are all aware that, in the midst of trials, giving up seems to be the easiest response. The last few weeks of school, which included AP exams, cramming, and trying to make decisions about life after today, all of a sudden, it felt impossible. Sometimes it seemed it would be easier to just give up. But by taking the time to reflect and look back at the last few years, we realized we could persevere. At Washington, we have always worked to open doors. That is the beauty of life. Many more doors will open in the future. May we be bold and walk right through them, because it is those chances that make life exciting, that make dreams come true. On the road ahead, struggle is inevitable, but moving through those struggles will help us grow. So persevere, because facing challenges is what makes us great and resilient. Throughout high school, we all have faced frustrations, academic or otherwise. Keep in mind that it is not just our student body who face these frustrations, but also our teachers, staff members, family, and friends. They have all continued to provide assistance and show support. They believed in us when we could not. They went out of their way and dedicated their time to help us. It is not often that we get to show our appreciation for the effort and endless love they have shown us, with no worry about the cost. They deserve all the thanks and gratitude. So thank you, teachers, staff, and loved ones. As we move forward, let us not forget the journey we took to get to where we are right now. Let us not be discouraged. Let us not take the easy route. Let us be determined to keep going, because this is not where our journey ends. We will go off in different directions, and whatever that upcoming journey may look like for each of us, let's keep our heads held high. Always remember that we are in control of paving the road ahead of us. There are different challenges and decisions that await us. Let us be brave and bold warriors, because the things that we want will not come easily, nor will they happen in a blink of an eye. With time, effort, and heart, warriors endure. We will persevere. As we accept life's next mission, let's continue to move onward, warriors.
Thank you, Saron. Our next speaker is Jane Walsh, giving her commencement address, and we grew.
Today, it is easy to see that things grow quickly. Perhaps it was our parents who noticed it first, when their children began to crawl, then walk, then babble out little signals of communication. Our teachers might have noticed it as we learned to read and write. I suppose we started to notice it as well, as we began to shuffle between classes that no longer constituted of letters and numbers, but novels and equations. Together, we learned that we grow in an irreversible climb towards light, sometimes so slow it is barely noticeable, and sometimes in fragrant bursts. And we grew together. Isn't that what separates human beings from the growth of trees or flowers? While vines in a rainforest must compete for sunlight to survive, humans grow in loud, messy, gigantic clumps. Our roots push each other up and pull one another along. During this time of the year, we often talk about the big pushes, the scholarships or job offers. My favorites were the little pushes. Do you remember how we'd connect our phones to the speaker in the library and slowly turn the volume up? How we'd walk pigeon-toed across the football field as to not get our shoes dirty during fire drills? And we got into so much trouble together. That's growing too. We grew up on hamburger patty on a bun, speeding tickets, and the voices we lost at football games, on sheet music and rehearsals and those little chocolate bars. Collectively, we all know the theme music for Kahoot. And as our own little climbing vines, we've witnessed each other's human experiences, those pockets of joy and potholes of unhappiness. And in the end, we grew up, because most things have ends, and in this type of end, we grow up. Yet none of us grew in exactly the same way. Our differences are many. Each day we wake up and we speak our first words of the day in various languages. Our families are from numerous countries. Our dreams for the future are as vastly different as the method in which we will achieve them. But what is most apparent is not these differences, but our similarities. Each one of us wears the same cap and gown, a symbol that we are an educated mass, a riot of voices who own something that cannot be lost or destroyed or taken away from us. We are high school graduates. We've survived heartbreak and found love. We have felt the sting of disappointment and the rush of success. We have lost classmates, and we have welcomed new ones. Inevitably, we keep growing. That is, after all, the healthy thing to do. We will become far-swept seeds off to careers and degrees, burrowing roots into new cities and new families. We will keep growing, and eventually we will all become very old. Maybe we'll be able to remember the little moments from our time here. Maybe we won't remember. But even then, we'll all still be growing as this educated mass, this riot, this revolution of voices who deserve to be heard. But today, as we fling our caps into the brilliant South Dakota sky, we don't need to think about that. Today we are young, and we are wild, and we are educated. Today, and always, we are one Washington. Congratulations, class of 2019. We grew.
Thank you, Jane. As you've heard, Washington High has a number of talented individuals, and we are grateful to Saron and Jane for sharing their thoughts with us today. Please join me in welcoming to the stage for a brief address in the presentation of the class of 2019, Principal Dan Conrad.
Thank you, Jane, Saran, April, and Madison. Today we come together to acknowledge and celebrate the accomplishments of Washington High School's class of 2019. And might I say, it's a great day to be a Warrior. Today's graduation ceremony provides us an opportunity to reflect on memories created, to think about the influence you have had on those around you, to thank those who have supported you along the way, and to recognize your contributions to the rich history and proud tradition of Washington High School. Today, we acknowledge the footprint of the class of 2019. In reflecting on how we arrived here today, and of course, being a math and science guy that I am, Sir Isaac Newton came to mind for a quote. If I have seen further than others, it is by standing upon the shoulders of giants. As I look around the arena today, I see moms and dads, grandparents, extended family members, teachers, coaches, friends, and mentors. All of us, including those of us on the stage today, are here because of the wisdom, support, and encouragement we have received along the way. I choose to look at the giants Isaac Newton was talking about, not referring as superheroes or the mythical characters from the latest Avengers movie. Rather, they are the people closest to us, our family and friends, our teachers and coaches, our mentors. People who support us in a time of need, push us when a challenge confronts us, and celebrate with us when our goals are achieved. Those are our giants. The giants around each of you have helped you craft a vision of what your future could be. They've invested the time in developing the skills within each of you. They inspired each of you to think bigger than yourselves and put forth your best effort every day. With the support of giants around you, the class of 2019 was able to achieve the following academic successes: 102 Regent Scholars, 101 Presidential Education Award winners, 71 National Honor Society members, 66 Sioux Falls AP Achievement Award winners, 11 AP Scholars, 12 AP Scholars with Honor, 8 AP Scholars with Distinction, and 16 of you sitting with us today had a perfect 4.0 GPA your entire high school career. There are 3 National Merit finalists and 3 Merit Scholars among us. The class of 2019 can be proud of its academic footprint. Those same giants around us have reminded you to never underestimate the power of belonging to something bigger than yourselves. They encouraged you to get involved, They encourage you to get involved and develop the grit that is required to be successful. The giants knew that being involved in activities would provide a platform for developing the personal attributes of work ethic, character, perseverance, and commitment, all of which will have a greater impact on our lives than any individual award we ever receive. Your commitment to your classmates, to your directors and coaches, and to being your best each and every day are values that will last a lifetime. The giants around us show that every experience is more gratifying when it is shared with others, and the memories we created will last a lifetime. Whether you competed with or cheered on your Warrior classmates, as a United Warrior family, your extracurricular achievements included 11 state titles during your 4 years at Washington, 2 state titles this year. Boys soccer brought home its first banner to add to our gym. Competitive dance continued its excellence by earning its 10th championship out of the last 11 years. This past year, we had 3 state runner-ups: volleyball, football, and girls bowling. Our show choir twice earned grand championship. We had 38 South Dakota High School Activities Association All-Academic Conference Team Award winners, numerous individual All-Metro Conference Awards, 6 All-State Orchestra, 6 All-State Band, 4 All-State Jazz Band, 20 All-State Choir participants, 7 South Dakota Honor Choir, 23 DECA National Qualifiers, 5 qualifiers in debate, and 4 national qualifiers in oral and terp. Be proud of the footprint you have left because you chose to get involved. In addition, the giants around us supported you as your service and generosity not only impacted Washington High School, but also the Sioux Falls community. As the great American tennis player Arthur Ashe stated, "True heroism is remarkably sober, very undramatic. It is not the urge to surpass all others at whatever cost, but the urge to serve others, whatever the cost." You are a class that has given thousands of hours of community service back to Sioux Falls. You have raised thousands of dollars for those in need, including the Children's Miracle Network, Special Olympics, Project Warm Up, Autism Awareness, local nursing homes, and the banquet. As warriors, you raised money to provide over 50 Thanksgiving meals to students and families of Washington High School. Thank you. You volunteered to serve time at school and serving others through Warrior Reads Together, Link Crew, Student Ambassadors, and our mentoring and peer tutoring program. The rich history and proud tradition of Washington is built on students like you, who have brought our Circle of Courage to life. Your future success will be determined by your courage to belong to something greater than yourselves, your courage to commit yourselves to excellence, and your courage to serve others. The class of 2019 has an impressive list of accomplishments. Know that your legacy will not be measured by the championship banners hosted in the gym, or the scholarships you have earned. Your influence is more extensive, and for that we say thank you. Today we celebrate the 111th year of Washington High School and the Warrior Way. It is today that you are able to call yourselves Warrior alumni. Your future is bright. Continue to have the courage to take risks, the courage to belong, and the courage to serve others. Pay it forward and be a giant for those around you, as we are all stronger when we stand on the shoulders of those around us. Congratulations on your successes, and remember, once a warrior, always a warrior. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pride that I present to you the graduating class of 2019. Presenting diplomas to the class of 2019 are Superintendent Dr. Brian Maher and School Board Member Mr. Todd Tolke. Reading the names of the class members will be Assistant Principals Mrs. Rachel Agers-Ferry and Mr. Preston Koima. Ushers, please prepare for the presentation of the diplomas.
Ashley Moan.
Sarone
Aiello.
Madeline Reish.
Jane Walsh.
Tasia Asim.
Awais Malem.
Ayana Abdallah.
Dylan Madsen.
Amira Abdulrahman.
Deepa Magar.
Noor Abdurrahim.
Monice Magar.
Neonishu Abadi.
Callie Mankey.
Victoria Andamian.
Jose Maravilla.
Tiffany Aguilar Sayas.
Caitlin Marquardt.
Trig Ali.
Sissy Maraquin.
Ian Allen.
Caleb Marsh.
Christian Almodovar Esquerdo.
Jacob Marsh.
Logan Amdahl.
Adonai Martinez.
Asia Amos.
Alejandro Martinez Porras.
Maya Endarge.
Jaquez Mashama.
Jet Anderson.
Sydney Major.
Tiffany Ardoin.
Garrett Mayer.
Deanna Argetta.
Malia McInich.
Jaden Oslin.
Liam McKay.
Sajin Avakia.
Katie McKee.
Mirat Bati.
Menase Magosha.
Alec Baker.
Lee May.
Abdisa Bonetta.
Say May.
Isabel Barnes.
Junior Mejia.
Marlon Barrientos.
Genesis Malera.
Gabriela Sorari Barrientos.
Caleb Malise.
Lily Bartling.
Jaden Malilo.
Pabitra Bassnett.
Lainey Menser.
Riley Beeman.
Isabel Mercado.
Elizabeth Benancio.
Braden Meyer.
Nicholas Bernardi.
Esther Michael.
Blake Betzing.
Eulalia Miguel Tomas.
Rawa BNA.
Tyler Milliron.
Caitlin Balicki.
August Mills.
Graham Bills.
Gerald Mokros Jr.
Keegan Bishop.
Madeline Morgan.
Susan Boskovic.
Brianna Morcacho.
Jocelyn Branson.
Andrew Moss.
Hannah Bray.
Trevor Motley.
Alexander Breidenbach.
Apollinaire Mugisha.
Tatiana Brill.
Isaac Muntz.
Eric Bruce.
Jeanette Mundy.
Brianna Brumfield.
Freddie Mario Lindaverdi.
Patrick Bukowski.
Ada Musa.
Peter Bowie.
Elizabeth Noctegal.
Kylie Bullock.
Kyle Nagel.
Clayton Bunkers.
Thomas Neumeister.
Cameron Burgers.
Trinity Nuroff.
Jakayla Bergler.
Zachary Newell.
Gracie Buxengard.
Jenny Wynn.
Fernando Carrillo.
Jennifer Wynn.
Yodam Cha.
Sophia Neiman.
Gopal Chamlagi.
Peyton Newsma.
Jamie Chapin.
Alexis Norberg.
Kiana Chang Peckham.
Courtney Nosbush.
Prabeen Chetri.
David Abenauer.
Lauren Darkinson.
Trinity O'Brien.
Mickey David.
Tanner Almstead.
Jermaine Davis.
Lauren Olson.
Jesse Davis.
Shanda Olson.
Mara Day.
Luis Omar.
Matthias Day.
Maeve O'Finney.
Andrew Deaver.
Estebardo Orozco.
Avila DeGraw.
Maya Orstad brings 3 horses.
Yannicki Dominga.
Randy Ortiz.
John Derby.
Diego Pentoya.
Brooke DeRue.
Malik Paulson.
Laramie Dixon.
Jessica Pena Navarro.
Rachel Dahl.
Gabe Person.
Kwan Dolo.
Brooklyn Peterson.
Josue Domingo.
Julie Posaveth.
Robert Doherty.
Trayton Ponto.
Leanna Drinko.
Sophie Holson.
Macy Dunlop.
Luke Pullen.
Adam Derlin.
Bybake Ray.
Andrew Eastland.
Benita Ray.
Austin Ellis.
Roma Ray.
Solomon Ellis.
Srijana Ray.
Altayeb.
Chase Randall.
Alyssa Elton.
Ezra Redderth.
Mercedes Enns.
Dunya Retta.
Taylor Erickson.
Bo Ray.
Sithali Esquivel Nahajara.
Nicole Retta.
Guled Farah.
Aquian Riak.
Alan Fazlinovich.
Nathan Reitz.
Cody Feltman.
Carla Rivera.
Tyler Fisher.
Marari Rivera.
Miranda Flanard.
Caden Roach.
Aaron Flynn.
Caleb Roach.
Kellen Foles.
Olivia Roberts.
Kachina Freeman.
Thomas Roberts.
Princess Freeman.
Aram Rodriguez.
Nathaniel Fries.
Jocelyn Rodriguez Argueta.
Chitra Gashmere.
Olivia Ralsama.
Dylan Gard.
Catherine Rohale.
Taylor Path.
Ashlyn Robach.
Pierce Garo.
Rihanna Rohr.
Camille Gasca.
Matthew Roosh.
Gifty Guillate.
Miranda Roosh.
Grace Guillate.
Brenda Ruiz Hernandez.
Austin Gabari.
Jovan Running Enemy.
Rowena Gabay.
Ava Rust.
Philemon Gebraskabi.
Taylor Rude.
Jonathan Gary.
Micah Rye.
Rupa Gimire.
Peyton Reimerson.
Zachary Gillette.
Selwa Saeed.
Lestra Giro.
Riley Salzman.
Isaiah Goydam.
Sarah Sanchez.
Caleb Gonzalez.
Masia Sango.
Shayna Graff.
Fernando Saravia.
Carol Guerrero.
Jenna Seiler.
Mariska Gurath.
Maya Sazanoff.
Prabhat Gurung.
Brett Schumacher.
Christopher Heyer.
Jaden Schumacher.
Kyle Harms.
Emma Scott.
Evelyn Harrell.
Nathaniel Scott.
Jacob Hartwick.
Daniel Secor.
Lorenzo Hasselbrook.
Tori Schaefer.
Cooper Heibolt.
Tavian Shaw.
Bryn Heiner.
Joshua Shea.
Cassie Hines.
Caden Sheets.
Matthew Helm.
Gade Shega.
Sydney Harriet.
Pauline Shalou.
Corey Hess.
Chloe Sheridan.
Nancy Hidalgo.
Sean Sherman.
Tara Hauk.
Riley Shevland.
Maddie Houselong.
Carter Shields.
Austin Husby.
Joseph Simcoe.
Alan Husick.
Hunter Scala.
Irankunda Irabagiza.
Amelia Skogstad.
Grace Isaacson.
Carissa Small.
Haley Iceberg.
Jacob A. Smith.
Annabella Ishmael.
Jacob R. Smith.
Caitlin Jacobs.
Nathan Smith.
Madeline Jacobson.
Madison Smithhart.
Justin James.
Haley Smoke.
Samia Jamie.
Sarah Snelling.
Hatukimiana John Didu.
Nathan Snook.
Cody Jennings.
Connor Sowell.
Adam Jensen.
Maya Steinke.
Ethan Jensen.
Joshua Steffens.
Jaden Johansson.
Joel Sterler.
Olivia Johansson.
Carter Story.
Amanda Johnson.
Brendan Swally.
Shayla Johnson.
Namia Tedeschi.
Riley Johnson Carrillo.
Alex Thongvenan.
Gage Jones.
Tigges Tillahan.
Mariah Jones.
Lachey Tillman.
Max Jones.
Cheyenne Tinch.
Mallory Junzo.
Niroj Tuari.
Daniel Jurek.
Jal Tonik.
Eunice Candelo.
Isabella Tooley.
Ashoka Kashi.
Brennan Tornow.
Noah Kasky.
Anthony Tran.
Gina Kellogg.
Dieu Tran.
Daniel Kelly.
Destiny Sosi.
Devin Kennedy.
Gugu Taruk.
Ethan Kippas.
Kim Ung.
Haley Kerbach.
Chloe Underberg.
Rachel Klein.
Marlene Valdovinos.
Brad Noller.
Benjamin Van Bakeren.
Kennedy Knuth.
Tyler Van Meter.
Tyler Kester.
Riley Van Orman.
Tupac Capeo.
Faith Van Scoik.
Seth Kramer.
Dylan Verslis.
DeYoung Kwok.
Seraphoni Villafone.
Naomi Q.
JC Walker Reinhardt.
Alexis Cohn.
Peyton Wallace.
JC Cohn.
Isaac Walter.
Jasmine Cohn.
Eli Waltrip.
Ty Cohn.
Mackenzie Wang.
Paris Korea.
Noel Wani.
Zachy Ledoux.
Morgan Warmbean.
Aspen Langley.
Olivia Warren.
Colin Lax.
Natasha Warwick.
Tatum Leader.
Hannah Wenzel.
Nicholas Legg.
Jackson Westall.
Sunong Lepcha.
Nora White.
Alina Levchenko.
Kiara Widener.
Abby Levitt.
Anna Weiss.
Carissa Liggins.
Isaac Wiesler.
Theron Liggins.
Lily Workelson Howe.
Katie Lip.
Ariana Williams.
Miles Lowe.
Vanessa Williams.
Dane Long.
Carson Wilson.
Jerica Love.
Quentin Wilson.
Dylan Lowe.
Rachel Wilson.
Chasten Lupkes.
Dylan Woodley. Elizabeth Woods. Grace Wolf. Daniel Yaroslavsky. Destin Yellowwolf. Carabelle Yerga. Mammy Yoaway. Dawit Zacharias. Zachary Zimmer. Tyler Zidaloo. Marco Suninga. Christian Zuninga Garcia. Hannah Zwock.
In honor of the graduates, we request that parents and guests remain in their seats until all graduates have been dismissed and left the arena floor. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to present to you the Washington High School graduated class of 2019. Congratulations.